Hello and welcome everyone to the fourth part of advanced keyword research, the best and unique way, and also you don't have to pay a penny for this kind of research, right? So we already have discussed, how we got tons of keywords, many keywords from Google. We have molded up, we have, deleted some, we have added some with the help of Google. We have modified many of the keywords as well. If you haven't seen the video, I'll put the link in the description. Please go and watch, because that is the first part. Without the base, you can't, hop on the advanced thing. Then we kind of put the words in Ubersuggest. We assured the list is good based on many factors that Ubersuggest gives us, and with the help of those we have also added some keywords if required. We deleted some because of many factors that is not, in which our keywords are not standing. So we deleted some with the help of Ubersuggest, and finally we went to YouTube. YouTube was one of the best, kind of a confusing topic, because I feel no one use YouTube, and I use personally YouTube because I feel it's very good and very important for nowadays. But as YouTube comes around, we think of videos and all, but YouTube really help us in kind of a keyword research. How? And I have proved it also in the earlier video. If you haven't watched that too, now please go and watch, because YouTube was a kind of a very much different kind of tool we use for keyword research, which really help us in a lot of factors. So Google gives us bulk data. We deleted many with the help of Ubersuggest with many factors. Yeah. And next we collected more data with the help of YouTube. We deleted some, we added some based on YouTube, right? Then now what you're going to do, we're going to go on Google Trends. So why Google Trends? Why are you using this? So nowadays, things are trending, things are not trending, something trends, like heavily, something, doesn't trend. Like the main factor is like, what should you write about next? What should you think about? What should we focus about? What is the word we should focus about, right? So that kind of thing we're going to get from Google Trends. For example, you want to write about singers. There are two, big beef was going on between Eminem and MGK, right? So if you search right now who is more trending right now, you can clearly get the winner. It's Eminem. Obviously, you put the name of both two artists, and Google will kind of tell you who is more trending, who is more famous, that kind of thing. So that thing we're going to utilize for our own purposes, for our own keyword research. And Google Trends really help you a lot if you guys are into fashion, into technologies, into all those stuffs, which is kind of a fascination which changes very fast. The things which change very fast in that sector of area, the Google Trends is very, very much useful, because it kinds of tell you what was trending and possibly what will be trending. So based on the trends, you can write about, you can write a new blog, you can promote it, you can write a new web page, or do anything based on the trending topics, right? So Google Trends kind of give us the trending topics. What is trending right now? What would be trending right now? And there are a lot of factors, filters also in Google Trends you can filter. Before that, just want to say that we are left over with one only. After that, after Google Trends, getting keywords extracted, we will just put that into LSI keyword generator, which I'll be describing what is it and everything about it in the later video. So we are left with Google Trends now. So if you don't know what to go to Google Trends, just go to Google, type Google Trends, and you can get your link and you can go over it. So here Google Trends kind of give you a lot of filters. They are like World Cup, like a lot of filters are there based on a date, based on month, based on area, based on time, based on everything you need. So there are a lot of things you can search, and you can know what is trending right now. See, year in search, you can know what was trending in 2017, 16, 14. So there are a lot of things that you can get. Google Trends gives you a hell lot of data about the trending topics, about what are famous in past month, what are famous in past year, what keywords are highly searched, what keywords are highly used, what keywords are highly trending. So this kind of data are very much important for you to write a blog, you to write put into anything, right? So let me give you example as fast as possible, right? So for example, what is trending? India, right? Let's see which country is trending more. USA. we just put into it and it will show which is trending more. USA is trending more, this kind of thing. This is just a funny example, it's not nothing big, but you can put down anything, just you can remove it from here, you can edit or remove. I removed it, just let's see, it's basketball or it's cricket, right? Let's see which sports is trending more. So it's basketball is more trending right now. So it's a total graph over the time when it was trending, based on see, this is of United States. You can directly filter from here. You can filter from here in the past 12 months. You can filter past 4 hours. You can filter which country. For me, I'll just say, I guess it's low. No, yeah. So let's do it worldwide. You can filter based on countries as well, but I'll do worldwide right now. Let's see which is trending. So cricket is trending more in worldwide, right? In United States, the basketball is trending more. So based on web search, there are a lot of filters you can use. There are a lot of filters you can put into it, and you can get the exact thing that you need. So this is what comes in handy with Google Trends. It gives you the filters, it gives you everything that you require. You don't have to just run over here to find for keyword. So that's what we did. We got a bunch of data. We sort the list with the Uber suggest with YouTube. Then we're going to put this word into here, and we're going to figure it out which we need, which you will use in the blog, which you will use in the meta tag, description, everything, because that topic will be trending, and the possibility of typing that word by a user is more than typing other words, right? There's the same psychology, same factor that we're going to focus. Say interest in basketball, there's like total graph they give you, total everything. Like just go over here and just like search and discover a lot of data over here. You will be amazed how much awesome data can Google Trends give you. So same thing we're going to do. We have collected this list from past past tools we used, past. If you haven't seen the video, please go and check the video. For now, I'll put depression. Is it trending? How much is trending? So based on 1 to 100, it gives you the factors. So we can know which is more trending, which is more good, right? Let's type depression over here. Let's see what is the factor, how much it's going right now. So the lastly is 64. It's quite good. 100 is the maximum and 0 is the least, right? So the less one, right? So 64 is kind of a good, means we can write about depression, the things I am focusing on. So why am like there are a lot of data in depression, right? But what I need, my mindset, I had already what mindset you should have before searching for keywords, right? You should have a mindset. Otherwise, without mindset, you can really hop on everywhere, right? You have to have a mindset. You want to write about brief, you want to write about in-depth, you want to write about some specific thing. You should be very specific while searching for keywords. Without being specific, you will be running here and there, and you will not get exact thing what you need. So we just want to show you how things are done over here. So depression, and we compare with depression test. Let's see which is more trending. So the red one, which was this, depression is more trending, depression is trending is not. So just let's delete this because this is a very high volume keyword. We don't want to compare with this. We're going to compare with nearby volume keyword. This is 13,000, 16,000. So let's see symptoms. Let's see who wins, right? Just hit enter and you get your data, right? See, red one is depression symptoms. So depression symptoms are searched more than depression tests. So there you go, a best keyword that you can use for your upcoming blog, upcoming title tag, meta description. You don't need to use tests because tests are not getting used that much by user. That is the main factor. And how you compare based on the search volume. We have collected search volume from Uber suggest. You haven't seen the video, please see. And see, this search volume is kind of a nearby. So we have took this word, we put into Google Trends over here, and we got which data we should include. Same, we should keep this data, but we will not give that much preference, right? Not that much preference. So here this one is better data, right? So we will giving preference to this data. Same will be do with causes, like see, it's like 11,000 and 18,000. Let's see which is best one from this depression treatment. Let's maximize this thing. Let's edit, paste, enter. Same thing we'll do, 18,000. This one is also 18,000. Let's see which one is more trending. This is very awesome tool you can use, and just hit enter and you get your data, what is best trending right now. So red one is trending. So type of depression is more trending, so you should consider type of depression more than the depression treatment. So we'll have it stars over here, so it will be given more preference while you are choosing or writing title tag, description, anything. So I hope you get what I'm trying to say in this video. The same thing we'll do with all the data. Same process. We will put two keywords or three keywords based on the relevancy of the search volume. If this search volume is nearby the other search volume, we'll take two words, the same I did, and we'll put into Google Trends. We'll see the search volume, we will see which is trending, and we'll give it a star. Means we're going to use this more than the earlier one, than the other one, right? This is how Google Trends is so much good in case of getting to know which is trending right now, which is best for you right now. So this is how Google Trends will be affecting the best way. I feel many people have told you to use Google Trends, but no one exactly told you how and where and what, right? So I hope this video was very much clear how to use Google Trends for your keyword research, how to use Google Trends for almost everything, right? I'm just focused on Google keyword research right now. Hope this video helps you a lot. Hope this video made you a clear view how Google Trends should be utilized in search of keyword, in case of keyword research, right? So if you really like the video, if you like what I do right now, making videos and stuff for you, please hit a like button. If you have any question, if you want to give any suggestion, please put a comment box. That will really help me in growing more for you guys and for me as well. So please subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to put a lot of videos in case of education, in case of writings and all, in case of programming on this channel. So please subscribe. Hope you like this video. Put a comment, put a like. Thanks a lot. Please share if you like the video a lot. Thank you.